we've talked about assistants and agents as the kind of agents we're putting out right now, and they're governed by their agent profiles, which have IOTDRs, intents, objectives, tasks, decisions, and rules. So that's sort of their meta prompt, if you would. That's how we work with assistants and agents as users. What we're coming out with next is another type of user. We call them actors. The assistants and agents operate at the same level as human users operate at, our customers would operate at, I should say. Actors operate one layer down. So instead of just being able to do object operations, we're going to allow actors to run, to interact with our event API layer. In a very similar way, event APIs are all permissioned, just like object operations are, but they're a layer below the object operations. So now what we can do, and these actors are something that our development teams will build, will define and use. And what they're going to do is an actor can actually, using the event APIs that we have in the system that they're permissioned to, they'll be able to write code. And they'll be able to write code. They'll be able to have that code reviewed for approval, submitted, released, and tested, and checked by somebody. And then at some point, then that code can run from an operational perspective. So let's say, for example, you have data that's coming in from some system, and you need a transform. You need to transform that data from the format it's coming in at to one of our canonicals. Well, the actor can look at the input format, can look at the canonical data because it knows how to read all the information because we have that capability. Then it can write the code. They can create the transform, just like we have a whole team of people right now that writing transforms, day in, day out. They're like constantly, as we're onboarding customers, every time we get a new customer, we might have 100 new partners we're going to onboard. In the early days. Later on, it becomes 2 or 3 new partners because most of them are already on the network. But in the early days, these actors will be able to write the transform code, test the transform code, get it approved, submit it, and set it up for operational, just running. And then, if down the road, say a partner starts sending in data that fails. Let's say the transform fails someday because they sent in some new data that wasn't in maybe the original transaction they sent us. They've opened up a new use case all of a sudden. Well, we can detect that. We see a failure. Oh, what happened? Oh, well, this has more data in it. Well, does that data fit with our canonical? Yes. Okay. Well, if it fits, then let's write a new transform. Go through that process again and onboard a new use case. So we're not there. We haven't written this yet. We've been ideating on it and working toward it. So a lot of these things might be a little different in reality than what I just said. But the idea is we're going to go a level down with actors. We're going to let them have access to a lower level set of APIs, again, still permissioned. And then once they're working at that level, allow them to write code that then goes through whatever the appropriate review and approval process is, which again, we have to work a little further before we can say exactly how that works. I can be very confident how assistants and agents work. Actors is still evolving.